What is defect or a bug? So we have different concepts in software testing, and we should be very clear with the meanings of all the concepts. So first is error or mistake. An incorrect human action that produces incorrect result is called an error. So suppose there is some document in software testing, like we have BRS document, we have SRS document, we have different kind of technical documents. So if there is some mistake in that document, that will be called as error or a mistake. That might be any mistake, like there might be spelling mistake, and there might be a wrong requirements which are written in the BRS document, and there might be some wrong requirements written in SRS documents. So anything that accounts to some human action, wrong human action, that is called as error or a mistake. And then we have defect, bug, and fault. So suppose in BRS document we have some requirement of the client, and during testing, when testers develop the software, they find that that requirements which are written in BRS, they are not fulfilled in the product. It means there is some kind of deviation between client requirement and actual product, and then that will be called as defect, bug, or fault. It means deviation between expected behavior to actual behavior identified while testing is called a defect. Then what is failure? Deviation from expected behavior to actual behavior by end user in operation is called as failure. So the same thing when there is a deviation from expected behavior to the actual behavior, when that is seen by a actual user or end user of the product, then that deviation will be called as failure. Suppose the delivery of the product is taken place, and client machine, the software is installed, and when end user will observe that there is a deviation between his expectation and actual result, then that will be called as failure. So we have one thing to notice over here, that presence of errors results in defects, and presence of defects results in the failure of product. How? Because see, if in the first place in BRS document, suppose the requirements were not taken correctly, so at that time, if the requirements are not taken correctly, the software will be prepared by developer with the incorrect requirement. And suppose the testing team is not doing its work perfectly or correctly, so they might miss some defect, and they might miss some defect which was resulted from incorrect requirements. And when the defaulted or defected software is installed to the client machine, if end user will observe that deviation, that will be resulted as a failure. So you can see it's a all interrelated thing. Error will give rise to defect, and defect will give rise to failure. Thank you.